Have you not finished that yet?
Well, you know, my eyesight is shit.
I listen to the songbird in the morning sun. I've never been one to pull the trigger of a gun. A glorious day here at the bottom of the Kustri. Sunday, another week. So, today I've been taking the tape off all the corners, wash base, or the shower base, windows and everything in the bathroom, which was a lot more tedious job than I thought. There's a few bits that we need to address, which are easy enough to do. And Natalie's gone to Local Melon to get all the stuff, which is a bit of a, not a pain in the hole, but it is a good half an hour drive from here, at least, if you take the motorway. But it's good because we can get progress done today. So I've taken all the tapes off. There's a little bit of the primer and the water sealant kind of coming off in some spaces where you can see it. So, but that's no problem, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of just a silicone all around the corners of the ceiling, white silicone, so that'll sort that out. What else needs to be done? I'm going to put some stuff around the edges of the shower base as well. There's a little bit of a, it's just a little tiny bit uneven, and there's a little bit of waterproofing coming through there, which is, well, it's not a problem. It's just a aesthetic thing, so we're going to fix it to make it look nice. But yeah, apart from that, this is looking great. So get the silicone done, then I can start addressing some of the fittings here. With the mirror here, put the sink in place, but I need Natalie to write back so I can. I need a silicone, black silicone for that, and I'll put a tap in place as well. Maybe even look at the shower. We'll see how we get on. Always put the nozzle. And always seal. And the best tool for that is your fingers. And a bit of spit. You see all these caulking tools in there online. The thing is that the reason why this works so well is that you can naturally put a lot more pressure on it. And it's the pressure, silicone itself doesn't seal anything. It's the pressure that pushes the silicone into the gap. That's what makes it a tight seal. Not too shabby, even if I say so myself. That's the top corners done, and I am happy with them. So today we got a lot of things done here. Got all the tape out, got the last bit of touch-up is all done. Got the silicone, all the corners at the top. We've got a mirror installed. The sink is in place. It hasn't been siliconed in yet because we want to do the plumbing before it. The tap is in place. Again, that plumbing has to be still done, but it's there. Got nothing left but a bag full of dreams. A long list of things to do, so it seems. But when the water comes, quite a lot done here. We got the sink set up, the tap set up. This is not glued in yet because there's a bit of plumbing before that. The shower holder for the railing is up. Just put the shower in there. That's finished. The radiator is up. I think Kristen's gonna connect that today, hopefully. We finished around the window as well. So this room is kind of just waiting for a bit of electricity, bit of plumbing, tiles, and the toilet itself. Okay, my main focus today is gonna be staining the ceiling. Let's go. Okay, quick update. I was just about to start on the kitchen side. This being the dining hall side, the first layer is on it. Can't wait to put the second layer on it and then get rid of the tapes. That'll give you a better idea what it's going to look like. And then the varnish is going to probably bring out a little bit more of the grain of the wood. It's not really going to make it much darker. It's just going to bring out the grain of the wood because it's very dusty still after the sanding. And no matter how much I hoover, you can still feel the texture of the things of the varnish is going to bring out the best of it. Right, let's continue. Can I get it? Well, I can definitely get this done today. But can I get a chunk of this done, second layer today? That's the challenge for myself. First bucket of paint empty. And it's done quite a lot. But not. This is all I have left to paint for the first coat. So I have another bucket. It's going to be touch and go whether that's going to do the second coat and this little bit. But I'm being hopeful. More painting. Just stepped outside for a second to see the last of the sun today. I don't think I didn't mention that today I'm doing a long day. Got here about 8:15 in the morning, and Natalie's coming to pick me up around about 8 o'clock tonight because I wanted to get a lot done. So it's about 5 o'clock now, and it's going really, really well. I've, as I said, I finished the ceiling first coat, and the second coat is much easier. These three are already almost finished. It's great. Okay, it's 7:20 at night. The dining area has had the second coat. I personally think it looks really nice. So still have to do the kitchen, the second coat in the kitchen. I still have about 40 minutes time before Natalie is going to be heading this way, so I'm going to crack on with that as much as I can. From the autumn sky. It's the kind of day I like to find a place to hide. It's moments like this when I think of you. Wondering why you thought you had to leave so soon. I wish you could hear me sing this song. I wish you could see the man that I've become. I used to write poems in the dead of the night. Trying to chant the past with a glass of wine. I think you got. Good morning. It's a glorious morning here in the Belgium of the Goosery. I'm doing last bits of the painting. I literally have like there, and this is very hard to do. There to do, and then after that I start varnishing the beams. So that's that. Roma and Jean-Pierre start cleaning the living room. Look at that. This is going to be our living room. It's a big enough room. I know the camera angles can be a bit funny, but like it's Yeah, it's big enough room. We're gonna have this side is gonna be kind of a couch here and a TV on here, and then this side is gonna be the library, bookshelves and that kind of stuff because we like books. Yeah, today is kind of a big deal day. I kind of learned by now not to all the time trust that things happen in schedule, especially when it comes to external contractors. But today we're supposed to be getting the attic insulated. We're just waiting for them to arrive. We don't know what time they arrive. They could be on the afternoon or in the morning. We don't know for sure. So the attic, so above, not above the garage part of it, which is here, but from here all the way to the end of the house. It's going to be 40 centimeters of insulation blown in there. So that'll be a huge improvement for the insulation of the house, because everything else is kind of insulated already. The only thing is that the heat goes up, goes through the cracks. So even though that it's already warm and it's already, you can feel that it's holding the heat completely different way than it was before. That's going to be the big change, because then that really keep the heat inside of here, and this little pellet fire is going to be more than sufficient to keep the house warm. And we do have one other radiator, which I think I showed you already, but just in case I didn't. We have one in the bathroom, one of these tolerating radiators, because nobody wants to have their showers in a cold room. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. I've got also a little bit more sanding. There's one bit of the beams here that I have to sand. Story of my life, but it's just literally from here to there, so it shouldn't take too long at all. And then varnish all the beams. And once the beams are varnished, that means the ceiling in the kitchen and the dining room is finally finished. That is going to be a big win for me. And then we only have one more room where we have to do sanding. But this is not half as bad. This is going to be lighter sanding, and it's going to be painted. It's not going to get a wood tint, it's going to actually just get a paint. So that should be we just need to break the surface kind of sanding. So maybe probably a day of sanding or something like that. Unless something else comes up. Anyway, let's get on with more painting. I just finished painting the ceiling. That's a great feeling. Now my favorite next part is ripping off all the tape, because then you really get an idea what it looks like. So happy. And the insulation guys are here. These are the same guys who did the attic. So great to see them. There's a job I don't envy. The brave man is out there with the tube spraying into the little tiny attic space. Insulation. goes. That does the work. Yeah, that's the closer one. I'll try to go. Poor guy in the cave. They are going very fast with the attic insulation. The first little attic is already completely done, and they're on now up over our kitchen and the bathroom, and then the last bit will be up of the bedroom. So I think they're going to be done in a couple of hours, no problem. That's amazing. Look at what a glorious day we have here. Whew. This is nice. Okay, there we go. That's a lot of insulation. But also, because there's so much dust comes out of the insulation, all the cobwebs have been kind of shown completely different way. It's funny. You can see the next room there as well. Oh, insulation. Now this side is gonna get a floorboards like that all the way down, so we can use this space. All of this other space that we have here. It's a kind of big space, isn't it? That is it. That is the whole living area of the house insulated. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful. That feels like a bit of a milestone, all right. We're definitely getting some more.
This is what satisfies. You get a much better idea straight away, don't you? Like, it's completely different than with the tape and this film.
I think you got hurt bad as a child. I never found a way to put the pain aside. But when the water comes pouring from the autumn sky, it's the kind of day I like to. Good morning. The cellular concrete structure of this kitchen has been kind of done, but tomorrow we start covering it. So there's a little kind of touch-ups I want to do before we start covering it. We have a few friends coming to help us tomorrow, which is great. So yesterday the attic insulation was installed. Yesterday I also finished this ceiling. Woo! But the attic insulation, which is the last bit of the insulation, was done yesterday. When we leave, we put the stove down to 12 degrees. When we're here, it's at the moment at the 15 degrees, and when it hits 15 degrees in the thermostat, it's kind of warm enough in this room to, it's very warm in this room, and then the heat spreads out throughout the house. Once we live here, we're going to leave it at a certain kind of temperature, so the heat will be more even all the time. But we're still, because we're not here at night time, so there's no point of heating it. But we put it down to 12 degrees. When I arrived here today, it was on 12 degrees. The stove was on a pause, because what it does is once it hits the temperature it's supposed to be, it just stops burning. and takes a break until the temperature drops again. It was on 12 degrees and it was on a pause, and it had literally used very, very little granules last night. So the difference straight away was pretty amazing. So we are delighted with that. Anyway, it is Wednesday. I'm gonna crack on with this. I think Roma and Jean-Pierre are upstairs at the moment in the attic, and I think they're putting now boards over the insulation where the insulation was laid. I'm going to show you that later. I'm going to finish up the little bits of cellular concrete mortar to fill in the few little bits that are still here, and then after that I'm going to put some waterproofing on the areas of the kitchen where there's going to be water, like around the sink and around the plumbing and all that sort of stuff. Going to have some waterproofing paint on it, and then tomorrow we're going to put the tile glue, tile adhesive on it. So just preparing for that today.
Là, on va remettre de la laine de verre. De la laine de verre.
Ouais.
Voilà.
Ah, ouais. It's been a while since we did this. Date night, Le Romerland. Sky. It's the kind of day I like to find a place to hide. It's moments like this when I think. First mock up of the bar. This still needs to be cut a little bit at the other end. But this is starting to give you an idea what the kitchen is going to look like. Dan's here. Hi.
Ça va, Sarah?
So, kitchen has got its coat of tile adhesive. Today we had a great team. Me, Natalie, Dan and Sarah came to help us as well. And it's looking amazing. Could not be happier right now. All done in one day. Super happy with this. When I think of you, wondering why you thought you had to leave so soon. I wish you could hear me sing this song. I wish you could have seen. All those people who were thinking what we're going to do with the pallets, this should be your hint. It's going to be here. So this basically goes to this corner, a few steps up, and then up the ladder. How was your day, Dan?
Very interesting, laying laminate flooring for the first time, and I think we've done a good job.
There's a tiny bit to go tomorrow.
Especially in the other door.
Well,
we're very proud of this.
yeah, it's pretty bang on. Yeah. That's officially the first official bit of flooring in the house.
Yeah.
You were here for it.
It looks fantastic.
You were here for it.
Oh, yes.
I wish you could have seen the man I've become. It's moments like this when I think of you. Wondering why you thought you had to leave so soon. I wish you could have heard me. Good afternoon. It is Saturday. And I'm going to start working on wardrobes. We got the floor here finished. Just needs a trim on the edges, but that's coming later. So I'm gonna, yeah, we need to get some wardrobes done here. I couldn't do them before, but they have to be above the floor, even that they kind of fit in wardrobes. And yeah, that's my kind of task today. It's been a crazy week once again. Like the kitchen is looking great, bathroom is looking great, the garage is looking great. Got a first floor down. Just amazing week. Okay, the first part of the wardrobe is up. I'm gonna have to build basically mirror image of that into this end, and then one of more of these in the middle, and then between them here and here be like just a coat hanger kind of railing things, but with a base going all the way through it as well. So yeah, good start. I had a couple of issues. One screw cracked, but that was fixable. Kind of my fault. I was rushing a little bit at the end, but you know, that happens. Apart from that, we're very happy with them. Let's get plenty of storage. Right, that is a wrap for another week. Very happy with the progress. Next week we do have some cool stuff coming up. Dan is coming back. He's gonna come and help me with another day. There's gonna be some interesting stuff going on in the garage. We're probably, hopefully, gonna get started on the countertops in the kitchen next week, and I think if all goes well, Jean-Pierre might start even with the plumbing in the house. So we'll see. But it's going to be an exciting week next week as well.
I wish you could hear me say